days, it's really hard to find a good horror movie that actually scares you. And I'm talking about one of those ones where, as an adult, you go to bed terrified. The ones that don't just have the same story again and again and again. And because Halloween's coming up, obviously we have to watch a million scary movies. So here are 10 of the best, actually scary horror movies that you should watch. And for this list, it's only going to be the paranormal type movies. First up on this list is Oddity. I don't know how many people have actually seen this horror movie, but it was really refreshing. One to definitely watch in the dark. There's a lot of jump scares, but I genuinely thought that this movie was really scary. And I'm not going to put any spoilers in this list because I want you guys to be terrified.
I am telling you that there is someone in there with you.
Second on this list is Evil Dead Rise. Now, this one had some really scary visuals in it and some disturbing scenes, I have to admit, but honestly, all in all, I thought it was a really good movie and it really did scare me. And a lot of movies recently haven't. So this one is a good one, but again, watch it in the dark.
What's up, sis?
Talk to Me. This was a very unique movie, and I have to say I think it was pretty consistently scary throughout it and just refreshing. Lots of jump scares and an interesting story, so I would give it a shot.
Now say, talk to me.
Next one is The Exorcist, which honestly, I don't even like talking about this movie because it traumatized me as a child. And I know it's cliche, but I really do think that it lives up to being one of the scariest movies out there. It's just so eerie and there's something evil about it. And I don't know if you guys have dug down the rabbit hole of the horror stories about what happened when everything was filming, but if you haven't, that's something terrifying on its own. But yeah, this one is very scary, very old, which makes it very scary. I don't even know, but it's on my Halloween list every year. The First Omen. This was the first movie in a while that actually genuinely just terrified me and made it really hard to go to bed that night. It's really scary, really dark, and it gives you just this kind of feeling in your gut, this pit in your stomach that is terrifying. Also, heads up, there is one specific scene in this movie that is really disturbing, very graphic, and traumatizing. So if you're a child, don't watch it. I don't know, don't watch any of these movies if you're a child because it's probably gonna mess you up, but especially this one.
This child is his way.
Next up is Hereditary. Now, this one is really eerie and culty, so that makes a movie a lot scarier in my opinion. There's another scene that is definitely traumatizing, and if you know, you know, but a really good movie overall, and it just kind of gets creepier and creepier as it goes.
Oh my god, what's that?
Sinister. This movie will scare you. It'll give you a constant pit in your stomach. It'll probably make you scared to sleep. Definitely watch this one in the dark, by yourself, if you dare, and it'll do what it's supposed to do.
With a pagan deity named Bagul, he consumes the souls of human children.
And last on this list is The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. I think all the Conjuring movies are decently scary, but this one I think definitely just hits you different. There's a lot of jump scares and eerie moments, but also a good story too, and obviously because it's based on a true story, that gets your mind going.
You okay there? Jesus.
And that is it for this list. I will be doing another one with more human type scary movies, slashers and all that. But let me know in the comments what you think of these movies, if you've seen them, if you haven't, what your favorite horror movies are, and what you think.